Hello, Sarah Wells Rolland here at the Village Potter's Clay Center in Asheville, North Carolina. In this two-part series, I am going to throw a 1.5 pound bowl, and then in part 2, I'm going to show how to tap on center and trim it. Hope you enjoy it. Let's get started. Here's my clay. I wedged it up on the wedging table, and now I'm going to try my best to get this in the middle of the bat. And once I have it on there, I'm going to push down with my left hand with the heel of my palm and squeeze tightly with my fingers and hold that clay so I don't go like this. I hold the clay and make it move smoothly around inside my hand. Once I have this clay on center, I'm just going to push my thumb down with my other 2 fingers down into that clay and hold about 1/4 inch on the floor as I pull that clay back toward myself. That's called opening the clay. And now I'm just compressing back and forth a little bit so that I have a nice firm floor. And that's my fingers. If this was the floor of the pot, my 2 fingers at one level pushing back and forth across the floor. Now make sure you take a needle tool and make sure that you have your thickness right. I have 1/4 inch, which I like that a lot. If you have 1 inch of clay, you're gonna have to get it out and get it out into the wall of the pot, or you're gonna have a very small piece that requires trimming off a whole lot of the clay later off the floor of the pot. So let's just get it right to start with. Now I'm just gonna grab up under here with 2 fingers, these 2 right here, and I'm just gonna come up under. My inside hand is gonna hold the wall, and I'm gonna pick my wheel speed up and start bringing that clay upward. The key to throwing on center is really a good rate of pull. The speed that you bring the clay up is in balance with your wheel speed, and every time before you move up, you go all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around, all the way around. Now, clay tends to get thinner and thinner as you get toward the top, so you'll be a little more aggressive at the bottom than you will when you get up here. You'll lighten up a little bit, but you still have to go all the way around. Okay, so now I'm going to let this part of my hand be a tool to bring this clay outward. Do you see that? So while I set up this pull and I'm moving upward, my inside hand is holding center and my outside hand is bringing that clay up. I'm holding some clay for a nice little rim on my bowl. Now this bowl needs to be a little more rounded, especially down in here. So I'm gonna let the pads of my fingers be just above the outside hand, and I'm starting to look on the inside and really round this piece. I'm not really pulling, I'm just changing the shape. There we go. Now, the refinement of the shape is often done with a rib, and that's what I'm going to do today. I turn the rib sideways. I don't go straight into the pot. It's turned a little, and you can see I lie it down on the pot with that turn, and I lay it right there and go all the way in to the floor. And then I'm going to come out to the outside and do the same thing out here. And if you'll do full revolutions around, it should stay right on center. I'm going to do it again on the inside. All my outside finger is doing is just feeling that I'm doing a good job. That's its whole assignment. Okay. Now just a couple more tweaks to the roundness of this bowl. I'm really liking it. I see a tiny little air bubble, so I'm just gonna pop it with my needle tool and I'll address that later. This is feeling really nice. I'm compressing a little swirl into the floor. Now I'm gonna take my wood stick and come up under the pot and make a little place at the bottom for my cutting wire to fit under. And I think this bowl is ready and good to go. There it is on the inside. There's the shape on the outside. I like it.